Serves out, racing this time, and nice start too, and Yarn wide out and tapped the till away well, and so too going up looking for the leaders Lanyard and Handy Park Express, and then Don't Play, Loving Devotion, Pleasant Express, Moral Victory, then Star Sunrise, midfield Pablo's Pulse, Rigoletto wide out from Gallia, Marwong Bowie boasting, and 2 lengths to General Reserve along past the 1100, and Park Express scoots to the lead a length on Yarn, tapped the till on the outside of Lanyard and 1 to Moral Victory. Loving Devotion in a handy spot, then Star Sunrise, Pablo's Pulse, Rigoletto out on a limb, a length and a half to Pleasant Express, Don't Play next, Marwong the middle, and wider out still is Bowie, a length Gallia boasting second last, and 2 General Reserve. On the side, 700 to go, and Tap the Till takes over from Park Express, third Yard, and travelling fourth Pablo's Pulse, Moral Victory on the extreme outside, Lanyard saving ground, 2 Loving Devotion, a length Rigoletto hard at it, then Star Sunrise and Bowie, and a length the Marwong, Pleasant Express, Don't Play, Gallia from boasting, and 2 General Reserve. Homeward bound in the Darkorning far lap, and Park Express again punching up on the inside to lead a half length on Tap the Till. Lanyard getting into the open and finishing quickly, and then Loving Devotion locked away, and Marwong right down the outside at the 200, and Lanyard with the rider in the all pink tackled by Marwong, and Marwong swept away from Lanyard clear of Pleasant Express, but Marwong's a mile too good, and Marwong wins brilliantly, a length and a half to Lanyard, third Pleasant Express or Rigoletto wide out, and then came Don't Play boasting, Loving Devotion, General Reserve Bowie, Pablo's Pulse, Gallia, Star Sunrise, Tap the Till, Yarn, Park Express, and last was Moral Victory.
Marwong returning to his best form. That horse was owned by Mrs. Leeds, who was also a part owner of Grey Fee, who won the Brad Horse Breeders. So what a terrific double that is in less than 15 minutes. Marwong first, the Caulfield Guineas winner. He's to return 360 and 1.
Caller over there.
Gave me the racing, and he jumped away only fairly. Fantasy Night last on settling, and away fast Lord Torbon at Quayshow. Mighty Conquest is burrowing up on the inside of all of those, but Lord Torbon draws a length and a half clear. Now 2 to Mighty Conquest as they cover the 1600 metre point. Roberts Wonder goes up as the pace slackens. It runs to second. Duke Corio on the outside of Mighty Conquest. A couple away then a Quayshow, passing at Delonte. 2 lengths away behind those then Fantasy Night and Bread and Wine at the tail. Racing along quite keenly as they go into the far side, passing the 1300, and the leader is Lord Torbon by nearly 2 lengths to Roberts Wonder, working on the outside of Mighty Conquest, a length and a quarter further back Duke Corio. Over on the inside is Delonte, 3 lengths away to Quayshow, 2.5 Bread and Wine, and scrubbed up last of all is Fantasy Night, racing to the 1000 now. Lord Torbon by a length and a half, Mighty Conquest on the inside of Roberts Wonder, 2 lengths Duke Corio on the outside of Delonte, 3 lengths away Quayshow, 2 then to Bread and Wine, who's being ridden along, and a length and a half Fantasy Night. They slip down the side of the course to the 850, and Lord Torbon on top, a length and a half in front. Mighty Conquest looks to be travelling well inside of Roberts Wonder, but needing a way up. Then further back to Delonte, Duke Corio, and they've got right away 4.5 in advance, then a Bread and Wine, and forget about Quayshow and Fantasy Night before the turn, and racing to the 500 metre mark, and it's Lord Torbon. He's starting to get a bit anxious on it. It's 2 in front. Mighty Conquest ridden up in behind them. Roberts Wonder giving some ground out wide now. Duke Corio joining in, and so is Delonte. Then Bread and Wine, Fantasy Night. He slips on overdrive on this leader, Lord Torbon, at kick 3 in front. Delonte down the outside. He has a peep across. He doesn't have to. He's 5 in front of the 200, Lord Torbon. It's shot away. The interest is in the minors. This will win by about 6 lengths, Lord Torbon. And the young fresh horse on the scene, Hands and Heels by Young Benz, is going to blitz them. Another look over the shot, and there's 8 lengths to Delonte second. Third was Duke Corio. Further back, Bread and Wine, Roberts Wonder, Mighty Conquest caved in. Fantasy Night and the jumper last to Quayshow.
Have you just joined us?
Second of the day. Oh, it's trotted.
It wasn't Vogue. It was Lord Telbin. G. Ben's apprentice got the prize in front of 2 Delonte and 3 Duke Corio. 7, 2, 3, 2.
Are made. In 1986, it was Bone Crusher in the Cox Plate. In 1987, a legend began in the Alistair Clark Stakes. At Mooney Valley, champions raced into immortality. Be part of the making of another legend at the final autumn affair when they run for the roses. The $500,000 Alistair Clark Stakes next Saturday.
Mooney Valley, the valley of excitement.
Book early.
Murphy and Kevin Moses, 370 and 120. Lanyard, 150. Pleasant Express, 275. Quinella, 34.40. Trifecta, 696.30. Race 2 in Adelaide. Lord Telbon, the interims, 215 and 80. Delonte, 50. Duke Corio, 120. Trifecta, 43.30. Quinella $3.80. Correct weight in Adelaide for 7, 2 and 3. The Roses, beautiful day at Flemington every now and then. Racing, and they jumped in a pretty good line. At Taft, one of the slowest to begin. Kingston Heritage given a crack with a whip after the start as Rockets is showing good speed. Red Nam up there and Brigand Star, and Broadway bound out a little wider with Bravician. At Taft, beaten for speed early, Bijumio in front of it, and out wider still is Brigand Star, and clasped it was in about 4th placing. Kingston Heritage at the 700, Rockets the outside, Bravician and Bijumio going very quickly. At Taft, nicely balanced now, a length and a half away from Broadway bound Class, Red Nam, and a length and a half Brigand Star. 400 out, Kingston Heritage being shaded by Bijumio on the outside. 1 to Bravician, a length and a half Rockets, At Taft, and 2 to Broadway bound. Kingston Heritage given a crack with a whip, about a half Bijumio at the distance, Bravician. Then Rockets and At Taft, but it's Kingston Heritage about a neck in front of Bijumio, and coming at them hard, Rockets laid. Rockets over the top of them. Kingston Heritage tackled by Rockets is going home too well, and Rockets wins. Dead heat second, Bijumio and Kingston Heritage. Then Broadway bound from At Taft, Bravician, Brigand Star, Red Nam, and Class was last.
And Class was seen there. Gary Murphy bided his time.
And at 95, Kingston Heritage 75, Bijumio 410, the Quinella 425, trifecta 244.60, and the running double $11.85. In the 4th today, the extra double approximates, by the way, the first.
And the racing. Eager Ninja wide out, and Alibaba bounced out in front. Astrologist away well, and Rise and Shine looking for the lead and getting it. Then the Kiwi Who Done It. Making ground is King's High with Regional Star, and further back Bow Denham. Desert Bow the inner from Full and By. Wide of Molokai Prince. Astrologist losing ground with Alibaba, followed by Oakwood, and 2 lengths to Copper Dawn. And last of all is Tats Road onto the side at the 750. Rise and Shine almost joined by Who Done It. 2.5 lengths away. Third is Eager Ninja, followed on the inside by King's High. A couple of lengths Desert Bow inside, Molokai Prince, Bow Denham, and then Full and By and Astrologist Alibaba. 1 Oakwood, second last Tats Road, and last of all is Copper Dawn. They commence the run around the corner in the Todman Slipper trial, and the leader Rise and Shine a half length on Who Done It. Eager Ninja 3 deep, Desert Bow looking for the gap, and the same can be said for King's High, and further back comes Molokai Prince and Astrologist at the 250, and now Eager Ninja goes to the lead from Rise and Shine. Desert Bow into the open, not going on with it. Molokai Prince runs home well, and then Astrologist. Eager Ninja grabbed by Molokai Prince, then Astrologist, and Full and By flashing down the outer. Astrologist and Full and By. Full and By's going to beat them all. Yep. Full and By's got the money, and nose to Astrologist. Third home Molokai Prince, and then Desert Bow and Eager Ninja. Further back in the field was Regional Star. Then King's High and Oakwood. Further gap in proceedings to Bow Denham, Who Done It, Alibaba, and Tats Road second last.
Well, Bruce McAvaney, do you think we've spotted the Golden Slipper Stakes winner there?
No, I don't, Danny, but it's interesting to see the Bart's won 2 races today. Bart Cummings, that horse, of course, in the Broad Reach colours. 13, 6 and 2 over the line. I thought Desert Bow.
Welcome back. Full and By, 785 and 220, race 3, Rose Hill. Astrologist, 425. Molokai Prince, third, 210. They're racing in Adelaide.
With Neoclassic away nicely. Worthy Regent showing good pace and going with it too in the early part, splitting them. Foolish Notion followed then by Lot and Flash. Back on the inside was Brave Rebel, and they were followed in that group too as they work along the far side of the course sports scene. They've got about 2 lengths in advance of La Rousse. Dropping right back out the field now is Stage Rhythm to the tail, and just ahead of it Mr. Dance Man, who's about third last, and with those on the crest they work onto the side now. They've gone past the 900, and the leader is still Foolish Notion, about a length in front of in second position Worthy Regent, 3 lengths Lot and Flash, Neo Classic, Brave Rebel. Sports Scene hasn't been able to get in. It's camped on the outside of Mr. Dance Man. A length away to La Rousse, followed by On the Crest, and 1.5 last of all is Stage Rhythm as they go past the 600. Foolish Notion taken on by Worthy Regent. Survival of the Fittest this. They're 3 in front of Lot and Flash, Neo Classic scrubbed up. Then Brave Rebel, Sports Scene, followed by Mr. Dance Man, La Rousse on the crest, and Stage Rhythm at them the whip. In the straight, Worthy Regent is worrying the other one out of the race. Foolish Notion got a neck in front of half 3/4. It's all over, I think. He's shot away. Neo Classic is into the clear, but Foolish Notion can't go on, and Worthy Regent looks set for another good win. Hands and heels by the rider. Worthy Regent travelling beautifully for Kevin Callow. It'll get home by about 3 lengths to Foolish Notion or Neo Classic, but Worthy Regent wins easily. Neo Classic got second, Foolish Notion third. 3 away La Rousse, followed by Mr. Dance Man, Brave Rebel, Lot and Flash, Sports Scene, Stage Rhythm, tailed off on the crest.
Over the line in Adelaide,
Easy.
2, 11 and 1. Worthy Region first, Neo Classic second, and number 1 Foolish Notion has wound up in third placing.
Same start as the Derby and the Dalgety, away they go, and Brisk missed it 3 lengths, I guess. Probably not a lot of damage done in a long race like this. Close connection away well with Highway Joe and Great Warrior. Fayette County, Chanteroon ridden up on the inside, Gavel coming across as he always does. Then Sailing Orders getting back through the field into win behind those. Superior Way further back in the field. Harry's got it on the rail. Hollinger back 4th last with Brisk a length, Red Rhodey and 2 to Fair Ross. Into the back, Gavel raced away 4 lengths to Highway Joe. He's trying to do a Vo Rogue, I think, Gavel. 2 to Great Warrior, length Chanteroon, a length away then to Close Connection. 1 away Sailing Order, Superior Way the rail and Fayette County the centre. 2 lengths to Win to Win, 1 to Brisk, a length and a half Hollinger, Red Rhodey and 2 away Fair Ross. Well, this is bolted, Gavel. It's out 20 lengths in front of Highway Joe. 2 to Great Warrior, 1 to Chanteroon, and about a neck away Close Connection, a length and a half Sailing Orders, Fayette County. 1 away Superior Way, then into Win, Hollinger starting to improve, Brisk 3rd last from Red Rhodey, and 1 away then 2, and last placing is Fair Ross. Well, this horse ran its first 847 and a half, Gavel, and he led by 15 lengths at the 1400, so he's flying. Highway Joe 2nd, Hollinger 3rd, and then Close Connection, Great Warrior, Chanteroon inside of Sailing Orders, 3 deep making a run. Fayette County, Superior Way, a length away then to Win to Win. 2 to Brisk being scrubbed up, 1 to Fair Ross and 1 to the Hurdler, Red Rhodey. 1,000 out, well, Gavel's going to have to puncture, you'd think. He's 5 or 6 in front of Highway Joe. Hollinger hard ridden, a length further back, Sailing Orders, Great Warrior, then Close Connection. Hall's got Chanteroon now off the rail and starting to improve, into Win around the outside, 2 to Superior Way. They'll come from the back, and there's further back Fayette County, Fair Ross. Brisk not travelling all that well, a length and a half away, and about 20 lengths further back, Red Rhodey. 700 out, they're starting to gobble up Gavel. Out wide, Into Win's joined in, and also Highway Joe and Hollinger and Chanteroon poised behind them, and Fayette County wide from Sailing Orders. Superior Way, Great Warrior, Fair Ross getting up on the fence, and Brisk into the straight at the 500. Highway Joe left in front about a length to Hollinger, and Fayette County coming at them with Superior Way, Chanteroon. They've got 300 to go. Highway Joe headed off by Fayette County, Great Warrior. Chanteroon into the clear, further back Fair Ross and Superior Way. Fayette County at the distance, tackled by Great Warrior and Chanteroon out wide. Great Warrior and Fayette County and Chanteroon coming at both of them. Fayette County just in front, Chanteroon out wide going to it. Chanteroon's taken the lead from Fayette County, and Chanteroon a beautiful ride haul. 2nd Fayette County, 3rd Great Warrior, 4 lengths Highway Joe. Then Fair Ross, Superior Way and Brisk both left their form down in Tassie. Further back Gavel, then Into Win, Hollinger, Close Connection, Red Rhodey and Sailing Orders.
Well, what can you say about
150 and 75 Chanteroon, Fayette County 160, Great Warrior 250, Quinella 1685, Trifecta 268.15. The double was 825, that's the running double. And the extra double today for Grey Fee and Chanteroon paid $9.85. Okay, present.
And also wider out. Glory Girl behaves well. They're off this time. Glory Girl jumped better this afternoon, but Alinda bounced out in front from Lynn's Love. Glory Girl hunting up to the lead, and so too is Strawberry Fair. Shinakima's in the firing line, and not all that far away is Listen Easy as they sort themselves out. And just behind that group is Adranito. She Might Hula. Snowtastic caught out very wide. A length and a quarter away next, and the run comes on the inside, Evandale Star, and then Judy Ann getting out of the ground. And the same can be said for Franset and also Winged Prayer. And Dinky flies out very wide, and third last is Round the World. On the first corner, Shinakima the leader now from Alinda. 2 to Lynn's Love. Even True's raced up wide out to be 4th. Then Strawberry Fair and Glory Girl. A length of Snowtastic wide from She Might Hula and Listen Easy. And then comes at the head of the others at this stage on the outside, Adranito from Judy Ann. And then on the inside rail is Evandale Star. Dinky flies wider out. 1.5 to Winged Prayer, and a good margin off 2 Franset as they gallop down the side. Shinakima shows the way. A length Alinda. 3rd is Lynn's Love. A few of these jocks have lost the cloth part of their cap. 2 lengths then to Even True and Strawberry Fair, followed by Glory Girl and Listen Easy, and then Judy Ann. At the 250, Alinda draws away from Shinakima. Running home reasonably, Glory Girl with Strawberry Fair. Then Lynn's Love and Even True, and Judy Ann struggling. Glory Girl is out after Strawberry Fair. Strawberry Fair, however, a half length on Glory Girl, clear of Even True. Strawberry Fair in front. She's too good. And Strawberry Fair wins the Classic, 3/4 of a length, the Glory Girl. Third home on the outer Dinky Flyer, then Winged Prayer, Even True, Alinda, Judy Ann, Snowtastic, Lynn's Love, Listen Easy, then Francette, Shinakima, Round the World.
Past the post at Rose Hill, 13, 15 and 2. Number 13, Strawberry Fair. Expect a return of 470 and 165. Glory Girl second to pay $1.10, and third home was number 2, Dinky Flyer, and it's showing around $1.45. Bruce Even True, the first time in 19 starts she has not finished a place.
I think the cop might be the horse to give him a new market too. A very fast
Unsettling, and Sir Neville showing speed, so is Iglesias, and Tolby out wide's trying to head them all. As they settle, it's Tolby drawing about a long neck in advance now. Sir Neville, Sandra's Pride with them, Laudamus and Auto Rotate. 2 away now to Iglesias getting centre field. Minya Maru back there with Big Interest, and also Native Fighter, and going around those Harvey Bay from well back in the field, and last of all King of the Breeze shaping up onto the side now. They've got 8.50 or so to go, and Tolby by 2. Sandra's Pride second, ridden just off the leader. About 2.5 away, then Auto Rotate on the inside of Sir Neville, and then 1 away to Laudamus. 2 lengths Big Interest, followed by Iglesias, Harvey Bay, and a gap then to Native Fighter, King of the Breeze and Minya Maru. Before turning for home, it's Tolby by a length as they come on the turn into the straight. From Auto Rotate behind it, looking for a way out. On the outside, Sandra's Pride has got it in a pocket. Just behind those then, Sir Neville. He can't get a run on Auto Rotate, and out wide Laudamus. Now the opening comes for Auto Rotate. It bounds through and grabs the other one, Sandra's Pride, and Young Cleaver starts to rev it up. Auto Rotate. It got a length and a half in front. Sir Neville, and now Laudamus coming quickly, but Auto Rotate right up against the aluminium is going keenly and wins it well by 2.5 seconds. Nearly a dead heat. Laudamus or Sir Neville, followed by Sandra's Pride, Harvey Bay, Native Fighter, King of the Breeze out in the sticks. Further back, Minya Maru, Tolby, then Big Interest in Iglesias.
Ron Paps calls them 1, perhaps 3 from 4. 1 Auto Rotate, 205 and 85. And the place returns for Laudamus and Sir Nouvelle, 95 cents for number 3 and 55 cents for number 4. 1 and a photo, the photo between 3 and 4. It's back to Philip.
And they're almost set to go. Starter looks at them, light on, racing. And they jumped in a good line in Wonderland. One of the last out, beginning fast, Special, Princely Heart, Rancho Ruler. There's a line of about 10 early. Snippets and Redelva going up fast early. My Arctic Wolf just in behind them with Franklin Drive, Jet Fighter and Curia Bay. Redelva led on, settling down. He's trying to get off the fence on Special. Princely Heart second, and Snippets, who's facing the breeze, 3 off the fence. Rancho Ruler, Special, Taj Quillo. Then My Arctic Wolf, Mouton in Wonderland, Franklin Drive, Jet Fighter and Curia Bay. At the 600, Redelva led about a half to Snippets. Cook trying to nurse him. On the fence, Princely Heart, Special, boxed up. Rancho Ruler, it's outside. Taj Quillo, My Arctic Wolf, Mouton. In Wonderland, Jet Fighter out wide at Curia Bay and Franklin Drive. At the 400, Snippets, Redelva together. Rancho Ruler coming at them. Special trying to get out from Princely Heart and Franklin Drive out wide. Rancho Ruler, Snippets and Special gets the run with Franklin Drive at the distance. Special goes through with Rancho Ruler. She's taken the lead. Franklin Drive running on well, but Special in front. Franklin Drive, the stablemate at Rancho Ruler, and Michael Clark wins his first new market on Special. Second, Franklin Drive, Hayes Quinella. Third, Rancho Ruler, My Arctic Wolf running on Snippets. Fifth, Jet Fighter, Mouton, Princely Heart, Taj Quillo, Curia Bay. Redelva pulled up after the line and in Wonderland.
Oh, Michael Clark, he was really first, well, not first away, they jumped as one. Snippets was able to come across, and also then when they settled a bit further, Mr. Sangster very thrilled with that win, no doubt, but he doesn't seem to get him charged up like I would be. But Special settled as I thought, where, you know, about 5th or 6th over on the rail, and she really had a fair amount of room, but then it was getting a bit tight. But her pathway to victory was when Redelva, who I would expect a lot of people would have said, oh, he'd have gone further than he did, but he began to puncture here. Just there, he's beginning to puncture, and she's going to get that run inside Snippets and outside of Redelva, and that brings her, that's the distance post there, and away she goes. So it was just a furlong from home that things went her way, and she was able to fight on, and we know how good she is. The 1200 suited her better than most in the race. And Franklin Drive has got second, Rancho Ruler, and the good run again is that My Arctic Wolf. So Specials won nicely. It was a really good ride. I know he's
5 and 95 special. Franklin Drive 630, Rancho Ruler 150, Quinella 61.90, Trifecta 1589.10, and the running double $6. So what a day for Colin Hayes. He won the big race in Sydney, Phil, and now he's won the Newmarket with special.
Yes, Dancer in race 7. Now they're just about ready to run here in the Sedge & Ho Stakes, a group winner, and the overall purse $250,000, and they're racing. And they'll soon be coming into our clear view, and as they do, Imprimatur leads the way about a length or so on Wong. Third posse is Bonhomie, then comes Ostensible Bozam, then Rajamar. Further back is Hunter, followed by Myocard, making ground is Colour Page, and last of all Drut. As they gallop 400 metres here, and Imprimatur shows the way a little more than a length on Wong. Third posse occupied by Bonhomie. The speed is not all that fast. Wider out next as they sweep into the first corner was Colour Page. Ostensible the inside, one off the rails Bozam. A length the Myocard, and then Rajamar. Hunter, the Brotherhood next to last, Drought last. The rider on Imprimatur, Duffy, allows that chestnut more rain down the back of the course and going to the 1200. He opens up a gap of 4 lengths. Wong, 2.5 Bonhomie, 2 to Colour Page. 1.5 Ostensible racing inside Bozam, and 2 then coming Rajamar inside Myocard. Third last being Hunter, second last Drought, and bringing up the rear the Brotherhood. No change onto the next bend at the 1000 in the Sedge & Ho Stakes, and Imprimatur coming back to Wong leads him a little more than a length. 2.5 away next is Bonhomie, a similar gap. Then on the outside, Colour Page from Ostensible Leona. Myocard making ground to Montfort, trying to pocket Marshall on Bozam, and does so. A length the Rajamar, the Brotherhood, Hunter, and Drought is last of all as they come down the side. Along past the 700 metres, and Imprimatur again quickening up, nearly 2 lengths Wong. In third place, Bonhomie. 1 further back, Ostensible, Colour Page, and then comes Myocard. Bozam hopelessly snookered from Hunter, and then Rajamar and the Brotherhood, and last is Drought, homeward bound. And Imprimatur a length and a half on Wong. Bonhomie the outside, Ostensible the fence. Oh, he's got out on Bozam. Myocard's going backwards at this stage as they come down to the 200 metres. Here is Bozam in full flight, and Bozam in one fell swoop, shot away from Wong. Ostensible, Bonhomie, Myocard, and Imprimatur, but Bozam, he's a mile too good. Bozam racing away from Bonhomie. Myocard getting going when it's all over, but Bozam wins by a big space from Bonhomie. Third, Myocard got warmed up when it was far too late, and then Ostensible, Wong, Hunter, the Brotherhood. Further back was Colour Page, Rajamar, Drought, and absolute last, Imprimatur.
Back to his brilliant best, Bozam. He's to pay 1.10 and 60 cents. Number 2, Bonhomie, second, 80 cents, and number 7, Myocard has got third, and it's to pay $1 even. Bruce McAvaney, the horse we saw narrowly get beaten in the Caulfield Cup, has returned well and truly to his brilliant best.
Magnificent win, Danny. It was like Myocard last year, maybe even better. He went straight past Bonhomie with 150 to go, and he sprinted away from them. And Bart Cummings is having this fantastic day in Sydney now with 3 winners. John Marshall's ridden 2 of them, Kevin Moses the other. Ostensible and Bonhomie, the 2 imported horses, fighting out second until Myocard comes along very strongly at the end to get third. But Bozam now is going to be favourite for the Tancred. I don't care if Bone Crusher wins here. I think Bozam...
Adelaide race 5.
Followed by Novella. Lockley's daughter to the outside. He clicks up on the leader, Mighty Seymour White, and he goes for it. It got 2 in front. Lord Vane's rider Panic went for the whip. Solo Affair next, then Bold Game, followed by Port Tradition. Mighty Seymour clear. He's throwing everything at it. It's 2 in front. Solo Affair gets up on the inside, but it's Mighty Seymour in front. And Mighty Seymour hangs on from Lord Vane, who tries hard, but it's a great comeback by White. He's got his weight right down and wins a half length to Lord Vane, Solo Affair, Novella. Then came Bold Game, followed further back Lockley's Tradition, followed by Port Tradition, or Lockley's daughter, Port Tradition, and up and over Pete always last.
8, 6 and 3 placings over the line. 8, 6, and they'll call on a photo for third, but possibly number 3, Solo Affair. The winners to pay, Mighty Seymour, 2.80 and 95. Second, Lord Vane, it's to pay $1.50, and Solo Affair, which is number 3, is showing around 85 cents for the place. That's race number 5. In Adelaide. Correct weight is there on the Sedge & Ho Stakes in Sydney. Correct weight 10.27. Correct weight race 5.
Racing. Open to offers, jumped pretty well. Pertinent Princess was slow to begin on the outside. Capability Brown and Taffeta Bow away well. Cara's Magic heading them off early as a couple of the riders' cloth caps fly off. Ran Cheetah away all right with Lady Violet, Wings on her Hills, and Open to Offers is right up there early. Just behind them, Telbon Miss, and going fast is Twisted Logic, Flying Crystal well back with Paraboa and Pertinent Princess. 800 out and Open to Offers has crossed over to lead from Twisted Logic. Ran Cheetah tucked in behind those horses with Cara's Magic, Taffeta Bow, A length further back, Lady Violet, Wings on her Heels, only about 3 lengths off the lead. Telbon Miss back midfield with Solar Flame. Flying Crystal, Capability, Brown, Paraboa, and Last Pertinent Princess. Open to offers at the 400 and Twisted Logic, not much between them. A length away, Cara's Magic. One further back, Wings on her Heels. Miss Mamba right up there with them from Taffeta Bow, and Rancheetah hooking out, and further out Telbon Miss. Open to offers, headed by Twisted Logic, and coming at them Rancheetah. Taffeta Bow trying to get through, and then Flying Crystal. Rancheetah took the lead. Flying Crystal running on well, and Cara's Magic. Rancheetah's burst away though. She's got it one from Flying Crystal and then Twisted Logic, and Rancheetah the toppy wins. Second Flying Crystal, third Twisted Logic, Cara's Magic, Capability Brown running on. Then Lady Violet, further back on the field, Miss Bamba, Wings on her Heels. Taffeta Bow didn't have a lot of room in the last 100 metres. Open to offers, knocked up badly. Wings on her Heels was in front of her. Telbon Miss, Solar Flame, Paraboa was amongst the last, and Pertinent Princess tailed off.
Well, that particular ride, we gave...
Number 6, Rancheetah first, $2.95 and 85 cents. Number 10, Flying Crystal second, $10.25. And third, 7, Twisted Logic, $1.40. Quinella, $125.35. Trifecta, $1,856.65. And the running double paid $14.55. The presentations are just about to get underway.
Hand off, Proudest Lady. Missed the start by 3 lengths, and Startling Lass flew out, but joined immediately by Scarlet Bisque. Angel on High third, then Mithra, Praise Ophelia, followed by Paris Weekend, Evening Chime, La Dapper. Wider out Stellaris, then back to Paris, Proudest Lady, Kazana, Good Gap, Dawn Gal, and Pine Lodge Girl brings up the rear. 700 to go, and Scarlet Bisque leads 3/4 of a length. Startling Lass. Angel on High third, on the outside of Paris Weekend, then Mithra and Praise Ophelia, Evening Chime, La Dapper. One Proudest Lady, Stellaris, and then back to Paris Kazan. Second last being Pine Lodge Girl, and Dawn Gal brings up the rear. Travelling to the corner, Scarlet Bisque. 3/4 of a length clear on Startling Lass. Getting closer, however, 2 to Angel on High. Paris Weekend on the inside, and a length further back is Mithra from Praise Ophelia. Straightening, and Scarlet Bisque joined immediately by Startling Lass. Paris Weekend into the open, but is under pressure. And then Angel on High, but Startling Lass draws clear. Paris Weekend comes at it now. Scarlet Bisque on the inside, weakening, and then Angel on High. The leader, Startling Lass. Paris Weekend on the outside, still a neck behind her. It's Startling Lass just in front of Paris Weekend. It's Startling Lass still in front of Paris Weekend, and Startling Lass wins at a short head to Paris Weekend. Third home was Angel on High, then Scarlet Bisque, La Dapper, and back to Paris. Then Praise Ophelia, Kazan, Mithra, Dawn Gal, and Stellaris. Then Evening Chime and Proudest Lady, and Absolute was Pine Lodge Girl.
Just fell into score. Look at that. Startling Lass is won by about a half a neck, I'd say, at the post from Paris Weekend. The filly that ran third in the Blue Diamond just falling into score.
Despite the smallish numbers. They're racing without Crystal Cougar. He stood there flat-footed and was just overawed by it all. He's about 8 lengths away. As they settle, Slasher Jack led out clearly from Lipmond in second posse, and Scotch Caper up close to day third. 2 lengths well kept. 2 lengths away then came Kingmaker, and about nearly 3 lengths to Magic Constev, who's being shaken up as Crystal Cougar joins him. So they race down with 1100 to go. Along the far side, Slasher Jack 1.5 in front of Scotch Caper, travelling up nicely second. Third, Lipmond. 2 to Well Kept, 2.5 Kingmaker, 1.5 then to Crystal Cougar, and ridden hard is Magic Constev, last of all, about to pick up the bit, but he'd need to. They race down the side, under 900 to go, heading to the half mile.